So in this video, I'm going to explain why dynamic warm-ups are overrated. So the general consensus from organizations like the NSCA or other professionals in this field is that in order to have an effective training session or practice, it's important to have this proper dynamic warm-up. And that doing a dynamic warm-up ensures improved performance and reduces the risk of injury. These dynamic warm-up protocols typically are progressions from lower intensity movements to higher intensity movements, dynamic stretching before ballistic activities, and general exercises before sport-specific exercises. And the NSCA even recommends taking about 5 to 8 minutes on each step of this progression. These proper dynamic warm-ups typically look like 5 to 8 minutes of light jogging, backpedaling, skipping, karaoke, 5 to 8 minutes of dynamic stretching like walking knee hugs, inchworms, side lunges, and 5 to 8 minutes on more sport-like movements, things like A skips, B skips, bounding variations. And according to the NSCA, only after performing this dynamic warm-up, you're now prepared to train or play your sport. And this can take like 15 to 20 minutes. They say the benefits of doing this include faster muscle contraction, increased blood flow to working muscles, enhanced metabolic reaction, improved rate of force development and reaction time, among a few other things. But really, this is kind of nonsense. Those benefits may be true, but a dynamic warm-up is unnecessary to see those benefits. Those benefits actually occur just through general movement and activity. And research looking at a bunch of different warm-up protocols have found that warm-ups really only need to achieve 3 things. They should increase core body temperature, so they should just literally warm up the body. They should elevate your heart rate to at least 60% of your heart rate max and activate the sympathetic nervous system. And this can be done very easily. And according to the research, it really only takes about 5 minutes to achieve this. This can be done by just gradually increasing your speed of movement. 5 minutes on a treadmill, 5 minutes on a bike, 5 minutes of shooting layups, a quick game of spike ball, 5 minutes of low-level plyos. Gradually increasing your intensity, you're going to be warmed up and ready to train or play your sport. Now on a final note of whether or not warm-ups will reduce the risk of injury, the answer is just no, they won't. If your sympathetic nervous system is not activated, you're not going to be able to produce the high outputs that would put you at any risk. There's an inhibition mechanism coming from our brain preventing us from doing so. This video isn't to discourage anyone from doing a dynamic warm-up before activity. It's more so just to communicate that you don't absolutely have to. You're not at any risk of injury, and your performance isn't going to lag behind if you don't. And sometimes it takes longer than 5 minutes for your body to get going, and that's just the way it is. But if you decide to just jump into your athletic activity without a dynamic warm-up, you're going to be saving a ton of training time. And I think most people can appreciate having an extra 15 to 20 minutes to train or to do other things when they leave the gym. So hopefully that information is helpful. If it is, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.